The main aim for today is to work on those purple windmills we see at the bottom, so we can speed up the mixing and painting. If we speed it up, we get more resources faster. Now I'm just hoping that we're gonna have enough of the blueprint shapes. It's those blue ones, and we need quite a lot of those to make an efficient factory, and we've only got 9,000. Now before we get to building the actual factory itself, we should look into making our blueprints a little bit better. Last time we have unlocked these double painters. They take two shapes but only one color. This can actually be a huge impact on how we actually use this painting mechanic. Often we need white color, but the mixing process is quite slow. So what we could do is use these painters to paint two shapes at once. The only downside is that the painting speed of those is 1.7 items per second times 2, because it's 2 items. But the normal painters are 1 item per second. I think we should give it a shot. Here we have this monstrosity, which is basically 16 painters. Now we could have only 8 of these double painters, and we might save a lot of space. So I'm just going to try and rebuild this whole thing up top. I have finished this blueprint. It certainly looks much more compact and nice, basically. However, I'm not sure whether it's going to be as efficient as this one. Certainly not, but I don't even think we're saving that much space. It's just less of a cluster, less of a mess. We can just jump straight into making those windmills right now. Right now we are painting those windmills. So we're preparing the windmills, then we're making purple, and here we have 2 painting facilities. This is most likely not going to be clogged up at all. We might even want to put another mixing facility later, but for now, this is it. Now we just need those white circles. And here we've got an upgrade available. Extraction speed increase. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, and we need this weird shape again. That's interesting. Here we started making some white paint, and now we need to paint the circles. And we got those white circles, and we need to do some stacking. So that's purple windmill, white circle, purple windmill, in that order. And we are going to need 2 stacking facilities. So we are going to use this blueprint now to connect all this up. Now let's see. We are getting the shapes that we want, and we want to stack another windmill on top of all this. So it is very good that we've actually got another painters for those windmills here. So we got twice the windmills as we got the circles. Now we need the other blueprint, which is mirrored to the one we used earlier, and now we're gonna use it like this. So that these original shapes come from the top. Now we are connected, and look at this beauty. We are getting the exact shapes that we need. Now we just want to know whether there's gonna be some cloggage or not. But we can figure that out later. Right now, let's get it to the hub. And we are connected. That's it. Absolutely awesome. We only need 25,000 of those, so it can be quite fast. It should be about 8 a second, I believe. We take a look at production speed, that's it, 8 a second. Now let's see if we can speed it up a little. The problem is that we've got 8 stackers and actually 16 painters basically. It's 4 and 4 double painters, so 16. We are losing shapes right now. So eventually the painting is gonna be a lot, as you can see, a lot slower. We actually seem to be lacking those windmill shapes. There's not enough here. Should we perhaps increase the production speed of those? Here we seem to be also waiting for those windmill shapes. So actually the issue is not that the painters are too slow, but actually that we are not getting enough windmill shapes. Our conveyor belt here is simply not fast enough to deliver all of those. So we're gonna have 2 separate conveyor belts right here. And a completely new windmill making facility here. I'm gonna put it a little bit down because I don't want to lose those circles here. And we can simply join this part together with the old one. So double the windmill production speed, got 2 windmill making factories. So now there are many more windmills coming in this way, and we might have increased our production speed. Let's see. Not at all. That's a surprise. It actually seems that the production speed is even lower than before. It's really annoying. We're at 6 per second right now. But hey, we've done it. This is the whole factory that we've made today. This part and this part right here and this little thing here.